Hi guys, today we will talk about an experiment of the determination of the formula unit of a compound. This experiment objective is to synthesize a compound containing magnesium and oxygen and to determine its empirical formula. So this is the first to fourth step of this experiment. And first, we need to wash the crucible and the lid. Next, we will set up the experiment like this. This is how the setup of experiment will look like. Use the tongue to move the crucible and the lid. The third step is we need to heat the crucible and the lid using the Bunsen burner. The Bunsen burner will be used to heat the crucible until it is glow red. Then we need to stop. The fourth step, we will use the tongue to move the crucible and the lid. Then it will be moved to the ceramic coated wire gauze so that it will be cooled down. Be careful when using the tongue to prevent the crucible from broken down. Thank you.
So, remove the crucible and the lid from the clay triangle using a tongs and place it on the ceramic coated wire gauze to cool. When you put your hand 1 to 2 cm from the crucible and you don't feel any heat from it, that means your crucible is fully cooled down. So for the next step, we need to measure the mass of the crucible and the lid by using the analytical balance. Record the mass into your data sheet. Then, take a magnesium ribbon and clean the surface using the sandpaper. After you clean the surface of magnesium ribbon, you need to roll the magnesium ribbon into a ring ball and place it into a crucible. Then, measure the mass of the crucible and the lid and the ring ball of the magnesium using an analytical balance.
Heat the crucible for 10 to 15 seconds. Next, use tongs to open the lid to see if there is any white smoke. If white smoke is present, close the lid. Repeat this process until there is no white smoke. Position the lid until it is slightly ajar. Heat the crucible strongly until the bottom of the crucible is red. Continue heating for 10 minutes. Remove the lid and place it upside down on the ceramic coated wire gauze. Let the lid and crucible cool down. Add 10 drops of distilled water to the crucible after the crucible has cooled down. This is because adding water to a hot crucible may cause it to crack.
Next, replace the crucible lid so it is slightly ajar. And gently heat the crucible for 5 minutes by moving the Bunsen burner slowly back and forth beneath the crucible. Adjust the flame and heat the crucible strongly for 5 minutes again. By using tongs, remove the crucible lid and place it upside down on the ceramic coated wire gauze. Also, transfer the crucible and the contents to the wire gauze to cool. The appropriate technique for transferring the crucible is like this. Once the crucible and lid have cooled, replace the crucible lid and weight the crucible, content and lid. This reading will be recorded in the data sheet. Lastly, discard the crucible contents in the solid waste container and wash the crucible and lid, rinse and dry.